Hello and welcome to Governor State University Sports Hub Show. I'm your host, Lance Butler. Today we have a special guest that holds the title as the head women's basketball coach. And she also is the Associate Athletic Director for GSU. Let's welcome Coach Burrell. Thank you, Coach, for joining me today.
Yes, thanks for having me.
I can ask you a million questions, but I want to ask you one good question. What made you come to GSU?
GSU is an opportunity of a lifetime. When I got the phone call and got interest and word about that it being out there, I jumped right on the opportunity, and I was really excited to be a part of this growth and transition.
I know you got experience, like you as a player, you played at Division III in Iowa from our conversation earlier. Yep. You coached previous schools before you came here. What made you fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, I've always been passionate about the game of basketball. I've played it since I was a little kid, travel basketball since second grade. And as a player, I began to be a coach on the floor, a captain. I was a very vocal leader. But it was definitely in my senior year of college basketball. We had a brand new coach come in. His name is Bob Amsbury at Warburg College. And he actually just took his team to the NCAA tournament. They made it to the Final Four, so go Knights. But I got to build a relationship with him, and I loved the way he coached and his coaching philosophy. And I just kind of asked him, how did you get into coaching? What do you need to do? And once I found out, I went straight to grad school and pursued coaching positions.
Speaking of grad school, 90% of your kids pretty much graduate. Is that the main focus, coaching students as athletes?
Yes, absolutely. It's very important. I take a lot of pride in academics and education. That's what we look for in our recruiting first and foremost, and we strive to push that. I hold the position as an academic liaison here, so I monitor all the study hall and all the progress reports, so I'm definitely involved in that here at GSU as well. Chapter
2 just ended. First season, y'all was pretty much intramurals, right? I think it's that word. Well, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, club season.
Club season, pretty much for your first season. Then second season, you was NAIA. Yes. Third season, you're going to be in a conference. What's next? What can we see next year from you as a coach, from your players?
I think overall in our coaching staff and our players, we can see a lot of growth. We had a wake-up call going into this NAIA Division II basketball. So I think our girls got a taste of that, and it just is going to push us and motivate us to be better, recruit better kids and higher quality of talent so we can keep up with the CCAC conference.
I know the season's pretty much a long season. It's day to day, just get up, practice, go to school for the kids, then they come in and play a game. So how do you motivate your kids to go day by day and being a student athlete?
It's a challenge. I mean, we have one of the longest seasons in college sports, and so a big part of it is trying to maintain a balance. Part of my program and how I incorporate my vision is to provide intentionally that balance, which once a month we do a community service project, once a month we do a team bonding event, and once a month we have a guest speaker. And then we also make sure I put in breaks when we need it. If we need a day off, we do a light shoot around or something instead. So we definitely got to try to balance that because it's a lot, and it's a lot of dedication and time commitment. So, yeah.
How do you juggle being a head coach and associate athletic director? Like between them two jobs, it's pretty tough. You got to deal with a lot of stuff with academics. You have to deal with a lot of stuff with recruiting, being a coach. Like, how do you separate both of them jobs?
I don't know if there's much separation, but you know, it's something that I feel like I have a knack for, to do a lot of things at once. I attribute a lot of that to growing up playing four sports. I was the only one in my college at Fort Dodge Senior High School that played four sports all year round, and softball was during the summer. So I had overlapped. College, I started off playing two sports, softball and basketball, and I held a job. So I don't know how to not be busy. So I think I handle it well, and I just keep things organized and try to get it all done.
That's good. Where do you see yourself 5, 10 years, 15 years down the road as a GSU athletic associate, AD, and head coach?
I just see growth and a lot of potential in our program, and I'm really looking forward to just building a program that's known, that's well known not only in the Southland community, but throughout Illinois and wide, so that we can get more talent in here. And just this is where it starts now, and just to kind of build a legendary program where people want to come to GSU to play basketball.
Basketball is the key to life. Some people's lives, but for GSU. Thank you, Coach, for joining us today.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you for watching Governor State University Sports Hub Show. Make sure you tune into our GSU Sports Media page and our YouTube page, also our GSU Jaguar Facebook page. I'm your host, Lance Butler. Until next time, go Jaguar Nation.